Okay, so if I were to summarize this chapter, the imposition of any of these policies, which we concluded would be inefficient. Okay, so if we kind of look at it, the taxes, the subsidies, the price ceilings, the price floor, they all resulted in some sort of deadweight loss. But the winners and the losers kind of, well, differed a little bit. Okay, so in the case of the price ceiling, right, we know that the winners were those with the highest reservation price. But who were the losers? Well, those with the lower reservation prices and everyone else, in short, right? So the price floors, the winners are the producers with the lowest reservation prices. But who are the losers? Well, again, it's virtually everyone else. The taxes, well, if you sort of remember your tax diagram, right, you have this situation where you have S and D, P and Q, and you impose a per unit tax, right? So originally this would have been your P and Q, but as a result of the tax, quantity goes down and prices went up. And then we know that this triangle here was a deadweight loss. Okay. So again, who are the winners and the losers? Well, both consumers and producers are losers because consumers consume less, producers produce less. And who's the winner? Well, the winner was the government, right? Because they get tax revenue. And with the subsidies, the winners and the losers, the winners are the consumers and producers, right? So with the subsidy, you were doing the opposite. Right? So you have S and then D, and then you have a subsidy, a per unit subsidy, which shifts it out. So what's happened is that prices have dropped and quantity has gone up. So you've gone from P to P prime. So obviously producers and consumers win because they get to consume more and produce more, but the government loses because someone's got to pay for the subsidy. Unfortunately, money doesn't grow out of trees. But the point is, overall, the overall impact is pretty much a net loss in almost all of these cases, okay? But the actual details of the more philosophical question of why we would want taxes or subsidies is more related to the later chapters where we talk about things like public goods, right? That's one example. So does that mean that we shouldn't have any government intervention? Not necessarily. Economics is far more richer than that. And what you'll begin to realize is with economics, it's never quite as clear-cut or as black and white as you would like it, okay? So that's really what we wanted to sort of stress to you in terms of the government intervention.